Okay, I think we've seen all there is to see here. Let's hit the game room.
Sounds good. Lead the way. So this is the game room, huh?
Yep, our pride and joy. There's a couple of game consoles hooked up to that TV over in that corner, a snack machine over there, and the crown jewel in the middle, the big damn table.
Well, it is definitely big. But, what's with all the dice on it?
Oh, they're 10-sided. We use them for spells and swords every other Friday.
You guys play SNS? I've gotta say, I never would have guessed that.
I know, I'm even nerdier than I look. But it gets even better. I don't just play, I run the whole campaign. Admit it, you're impressed.
Oh yeah, I'm dazzled. Starstruck even. So I guess we ran out of important things to see already, and you decided that you might as well show me your nerdy hobbies? Is that it?
What, you're not impressed by the big damn table? We all chipped in a little for that bad boy, you know. It was a real team effort.
You didn't just steal it? Not very villainous of you.
Maybe not, but it's certainly more practical. Have you ever tried to steal furniture before? We tried that one time. Emphasis on one time. Did not end well, let me tell you. And this was just one of those Swedish stores where the furniture comes in a little box.
Did you at least get some meatballs out of the deal?
Nope. One of my squad mates tried to raid the food court, but she got lost trying to get back to the rest of the group. Always wondered what happened to her. It was a big disaster, basically. Crimson Typhoon had his poster on the revenge wall for a good month.
The revenge wall? Sounds ominous.
Oh, it's where that poster of Shining Nova is. See?
Oh, that's charming, in a way. You guys really don't like Shining Nova, huh?
Someone doesn't anyway. That definitely went up a little faster than normal. But then Nova did tear through us like paper mache.
Well, that's the closest most of these guys will ever get to laying a finger on Shining Nova. So they need to get their shots in where they can, I guess.
Yeah, you're telling me. I found that out firsthand. Still feeling that ass whooping, honestly.
Well, don't be too hard on yourself. Shining Nova's at the national level, and Lord Bedlam isn't even on most people's radars. You guys didn't stand a chance, honestly.
Hey, come on, we stood a little chance. Like, a tiny bit. Non-zero, anyway.
Effectively zero. So, are any of those darts yours, by the way?
Me? Nah, that's not really my style. Lord Bedlam had a nemesis for a bit, and it just seemed exhausting. Also a little romantic. I don't know, man, supervillains are weird.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You don't seem like that kind of guy.
Well, since it doesn't sound like you're that into the revenge wall either, why don't you join our SNS session tomorrow night? The only vengeance that might be enacted there is if Zach rolls 2 natural ones in a row and throws his dice in the trash.
That does sound mildly more sane. I'll think about it. No promises.
Sure, no pressure. But if you show, I promise it'll be fun. I swear on my poor lost squad mate and the meatballs they never got.
So, I'm curious. How did you end up here?
I was listening to Chill Beats to Wallow in Student Loan Debt 2 on YouTube, and one of his recruitment ads popped up. So I applied. Simple as that.
Seriously, Wait, are you for real? You put an ad online? On freaking YouTube?
Yep, it was a lot less annoying than the ads I'd usually get, if you can believe it. At least it wasn't an influencer filming themselves in vertical video mode.
That is... wow. I always wondered how the C-list guys recruited so many bodies, but I'd never have thought they'd be so... direct.
Ouch, C-list? Okay, big shot, how did you get recruited?
Definitely not like that. But seriously, I meant, why did you end up here?
I don't know, I just kinda did. Does it matter why?
It's just that you don't seem to have the, fervor of some of your peers. You haven't praised the almighty Lord Bedlam one time.
Hey, I like Lord Bedlam, don't get me wrong. He's a good boss, but that's just it. He's not my god or oh captain my captain or anything like that. He's just my boss.
So what? This whole thing is about the money for you?
And the benefits. Don't forget the benefits.
But isn't the big money in the freelance stuff?
What, like a mercenary? No way, I wouldn't last doing that. I don't have the skills, or the testosterone.
Or the ruthlessness?
That either. Besides, there's something to be said for a steady paycheck and a roof over your head every night. Well, a mountain over your head. Same difference.
Is that really it? This isn't the only job with a paycheck, you know.
Jeez, aren't you curious? Am I really that interesting?
I just want to know, that's all. Why become a henchman?
Instead of, what? Finding a cubicle to waste away in? No thanks.
Oh, wow. Really? You just want to stick it to the man?
Not really stick it to him so much as throw him a curveball. Do something unexpected for once. I just kind of woke up one day and realized that my life had been this big checklist, you know? I was just meeting the requirements. You ever felt like that?
You mean like you've been living for someone else? Yeah, I think everyone has. Some things you just do because you're supposed to.
Exactly. I mean, I didn't even want to go to college. I just thought I had to. So being a henchman may just be a job, sometimes a crappy job, but at least it's off the beaten path. Road less traveled and all that shit.
So, let me get this straight. You became a henchman to stop fulfilling society's expectations, and fulfill Lord Bedlam's instead?
Nah, not all the time. I fulfill my expectations about his expectations.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
No, really. Like, yesterday we had an operation, and some of the guys took hostages. Seems smart, right? If a hero shows up, you can threaten them. Except when it came down to me, the hostages, and a superhero.
You didn't threaten them.
Yeah, I didn't. You get what I mean, though, right?
Yeah, I get it. You do the job, but you don't become the job. You're still you.
That's a good way of saying it. Keep that in mind, rookie. Consider that a valuable nugget of veteran advice.
I'll cherish it.
All that's left to show is the research wing.
All right. I expect a thrilling conclusion.
I'd promise that you won't be disappointed, but I'm an honest man. Come on, it's this way. And for the grand finale of our whirlwind tour, I give you the research wing.
Wow, this sure is a hallway.
Isn't it though? It's probably the most hallway-esque hallway you've ever seen.
I bet that's the real reason you joined Lord Bedlam. You're just a really big fan of his hallways.
You got me. I'm a closet hallway aficionado. I just can't get enough of them.
Amazing as they are, I still doubt they do any research in them. So, you should probably show me the actual rooms.
The rooms? Oh no, I can't do that.
Is this because I made fun of the hallway?
No, seriously, I actually can't do that.
Oh, come on. I promise I won't tell on you. Just a little bitty peek.
You don't understand. I literally can't go through any of these doors. I just guard them.
Oh. Wait, seriously? You guard doors that you can't enter.
Yeah, that's standard henchman procedure. We don't get to know the big plans or anything. Cogs in the machine and all that. It's actually a security thing, too. In case some guy in a cape dangles us over the edge of a building and gets us to talk. Or if they disguise themselves as a henchman and trick us into opening the door.
No way! People actually try that?
People don't just try it, it worked. It was like one of the go-to moves in the 80s. That's why the rules got made. Do the other villains on the Henchcan app not follow the secret lair patrol regulations?
Well, I actually didn't do much patrol, so...
Oh, right. Engineer. Wouldn't want to waste that on grunt work all the time. But did you really never get guard duty on any of these gigs? That's pretty lucky.
Yeah, I guess. So, is that your job here? You guard this hallway?
Nah, just Tuesdays, thankfully. As much as I love my door, I don't think I could watch it 24/7. Come on, I'll introduce you.